you have a larger rig, you need to be prepared for that road.
We made it! We at Capitol Reef National Park, Factory Butte in southern Utah. Welcome to the channel of the Roving Veterans.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Bethany.
And don't forget about our dog, the Traveling Maverick.
We chose our name because we RV, and we're also both military veterans.
We bought our first camper in 2020 and been full-time ever since.
On this episode, we're going to be in Hanksville, Utah.
We're leaving Kodachrome Basin and taking Scenic Highway 12.
We're going to show you Capitol Reef National Park, Factory Butte, and Moonscape Overlook. Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. Here we go. I guess you're not supposed to touch it. Look how big that is, y'all. Crazy enough, we saw this little critter yesterday, and I didn't know what it was. Apparently, it's an otter? What? I'd probably freak out if I saw that guy in real life. Look how big he is. So apparently, 600 species of bees in this area. I believe it though, because I have seen so many freaking, oh wow, that's tiny to be considered a bee. Ooh, I probably don't want to see the big ones like that. These things give me the creepy crawler critters, make me want to like shiver. Katie did. We saw a lot of bat guano yesterday. Wow. I got no words for this place. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. It's just like a white rock mountain. What an incredible place out here, y'all. You can barely see the mountain peak in the distance because of the haze. Man, look at that road. That's the road we just took. We were just on that one. Way down there. I'm really videoing so you can see that car, how little it looks, you know what I mean? Like, okay, there's a road down there, but when you actually see a car driving on it, you really see how tiny you are.
I feel like I gotta pee again. I'm so nervous.
So we already know what's ahead because we've done it. We did it yesterday. Doing one last little walk around the trailer before we hit these 12% grades that are, man, tight turns. Alright, we made it past the sketchiest part that we know of.
That's some of the spiciest towing I think I've ever done. For like 4 years into this now. That one ranks up there. Especially if you have a larger rig, you need to be prepared for that road. And you don't want that one sneaking up on you. Bethany about stopped in the middle of this road when she was driving her Jeep the first time.
Yep, yesterday.
She was right on the yellow in the middle.
I was hooked. I was straddling the yellow. Because that's how scared I was in my Jeep.
But if we made it in this, we can make it in what you got.
Now, you might be going 5 miles an hour because we were, but we did it.
And here on the Roving Vets, we don't promote any type or, any type of rig, but just the RV lifestyle. Whatever you got. If you got a truck topper, or if you got, a little bumper pull, whatever, doesn't matter. Just get out there and do it because you're missing it. It's happening right here, right now. Check this out. Storm's going through today. Sun's trying to peak.
Ain't getting a whole lot of solar on this one.
Getting a little rain through the day. But, wow, I ain't mad about it. I am so excited about this day. Wow.
Craziest view. We are up here. You probably can't even tell how low that is, but man.
Well, I officially feel about medium in the world.
Just medium.
Working like a champ, too. This is definitely the loudest the truck's ever been, though. When the exhaust brake's working real hard like that. Definitely the loudest the truck ever is. Leaving the Dixie National Forest. Man.
We made it! We at Capitol Reef National Park in Utah. If anyone ever wonders why do we full-time RV, look at this. This is why. This would be it. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a chipmunk just sitting on top of that fence post eating his nut.
Chilling the most this morning.
Cute little dude. Of course, I put a camera on him and he started being real still.
I can't imagine he lives long doing that kind of thing. It seems like a hawk or a big bird. Okay. Where are you going today?
So we're leaving the camper park. It's where we stayed last night. Pulled the slides in, all that, and we are going to the BLM office first to see where we're gonna camp tonight. And then after that, we're gonna go explore Capitol Reef. Let's do it. Now we are going to Gooseneck Point. No pets allowed, you know. I'm glad they're doing that though. Fine if you ride on the rocks. Definitely not one you're gonna do if you have stability issues or mobility, either way.
What do you think?
I'm actually terrified.
Goosenecks.
Right here, even though this is here. Like, my heart rate's. Yeah, this is scary. This is up here.
I feel like this is better than the Grand Canyon.
It's like Grand Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, and more.
Bethany's a sissy pants.
I'll happily claim that title when it comes to heights. Even though there's a fence here, I'm freaking terrified of heights. And I feel like this is further down than Horseshoe Bend.
Look, this is better than the Grand Canyon.
It's like Grand Canyon, Horseshoe Bend in one. One thing I'm going to say is if you're trying to get to the Gooseneck Point, the trail is not hard. I mean, if you can climb steps or whatever, it's kind of like that. But it's hard to find it because everything looks the same out here. So, just gotta... I wouldn't have even known it was there if a woman I hadn't seen her down there. And I was like, wait, how do you even find it? Let me give you a hint. When you get up here, when you see this V tree thing, you have to come right here to get there, because I would have missed it, because the path you can't tell, people have just walked is all. So I went all the way over there, and that's when I saw somebody down there. I was like, wait a second. So yeah, this tree is the marker to get to the overlook. July 24th, 2024, that tree. You know how nature does. Lightning could hit, anything could happen. But as of right now, that's the trail marker. So up the mountain from Capitol Reef, about 15-20 minutes, depending on how fast you're driving, is a place called Larb Hollow Overlook. That is where we're at right now. And this is where we stopped for our afternoon picnic. Oh wow, there's a body of water I did not even know that was there. Wow. This area is not really known for pollution because it's so isolated. So I don't know, but definitely a pretty part. I wish you could just get some kind of visualization for how big this is, but you just can't. Not on camera. It's bizarre. Okay, so this is street level, right? But you still can't. Still don't do it justice. All right, so if you're heading from Kodachrome area, Basin, down to Capitol Reef in that direction, so if you're heading east, then you're going to find the community orchard school on your left. It says push button to learn. Well, my name don't really work very well. Okay, no learning. This schoolhouse was the only public structure in the entire county, so public. So it's a school, but they purposely didn't attach anything to the ground in the building, so that way they could move the desks out of the way for church and for dances or for anything else they wanted to do, which is kind of neat. But this is a tiny little building. Of course it's locked because people can't just behave and have to do stuff like this. What can you see in there? Trying to shield it. Okay, so there's the old blackboard. I guess that was the teacher's desk. The fireplace. Wow. Super cool though. Still heading east. On the left side of the road, you're gonna find some petroglyphs. It's not far, maybe a quarter mile, half mile max from the schoolhouse. Okay, so I want you to just get it. There's people right here, right? You see that, how high that is up? But remember, all this was underwater for a really long time, so that level was, yeah. Man. What a massive tree this is. It would be cool if we knew what those things meant, but we don't. Tell me, this is not like a really unique looking just erosion situation. Really, if you're paying attention, there are multiple places along this rock. You just have to be looking. And you can see more right there. Very, very faintly, but they're all over here. Right. So this is a uprooted tree, obviously from a storm at some point. Still a-growing. This is under a shaded place, thankfully. There's a dude with a horned animal of some kind. But also, what is coming out of his head, the dude's head? And you got a random prickly pear in the middle of it. While people are standing there, I just want to show you how high up the petroglyphs are. So if you're wanting to do the grand wash, it's this way. It's on the right hand side if you're going east. But I just heard somebody say they walked 5 miles and they didn't ever get to the end and they turned around. So we're probably gonna skip this one. Have at it. Factory Butte in southern Utah, in Hanksville. It's about 30 minutes from Hanksville, but you can only really get out here if you have an off-road vehicle. High clearance is going to be a must. And also, I wouldn't try it if it has been raining, because it's nothing but ash. Like, yeah. so just be cautious. But totally looks like the moon out here. Also, it is Wednesday, July 24th, 2024, and it is 105 degrees. Just know that.
Gonna be an expensive trip. It's all leaking out like that.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to be dripping from a brand new truck, but hey, here we are.
We did end up spending a couple of days in the Hanksville area. There was enough to do, but not so much to do that we really needed more time than that. Another thing I will say is, depending on the time of year you go, will vastly change what you were able to do. We were here in the end of July, so it was quite hot, and had it not been so hot, we probably would have stayed longer and enjoyed more over a slower paced trip. But it was just a little too hot for our liking. While in the Hanksville area, we did enjoy driving through Capitol Reef and going to Gooseneck. We did enjoy Factory Butte, and we also thought the Moonscape Overlook was pretty neat, but I felt like it was kind of overdone, and maybe videos that I had seen online just made it look a little cooler than it did, but it was still cool to see, and if I had not went by and seen it, I would have always wondered what if. This particular video was all videoed within a 2-day time period. I will say that our next video is going to be of Goblin Valley State Park, which is also right here in this area. If you're still watching at this point, I want to thank you for your time and support. We are a full-time RV living couple, and we do cruises from time to time, and sometimes we also fly places. So if all of that sounds like something that you like to enjoy watching, make sure you check out our channel and subscribe for more. I'm gonna let you finish out the pictures from here, and once again, thank you for your time and support. See you next Tuesday, y'all.